Hi, good morning, everybody. Welcome to yoga. My name is Mitzi, and I get to do class today in front of this beautiful window. So I hope you're ready to join me and you have an equally serene setting set up for yourself. We are going to start standing this morning, so if you would please get to your feet. Make sure that you have a nice solid surface here with the mat down. If you're on carpet, you might not need a mat, but just make sure it's non-skid surface. I'm going to adjust the volume here just a hair, and then we're going to get started. You don't need any special equipment for this class. However, if you have a yoga strap, a yoga block, or water, anything else, please feel free to have those things around you and use them as needed. All right, and other than that, I just want you to make sure that today, as always, as any day, you listen to how you're feeling, how your body feels, your muscles, your joints, everything, and just respect what you have today and work within your own limits. If there are any exercises or postures today we get into that don't feel good for you in a painful sort of way, please back out of those postures or use the modifications I showed to get yourself into a more comfortable place. All right, so we're going to start class today standing. We'll do all of our standing postures first, and then we'll come down to the floor, easing into our transitions and do all of the floor work at the second half of class. All right, so if you're ready, join me please, taking your feet hip distance apart. Wiggle your toes a little bit and try to stand up as tall as you can. Please close your eyes. We always start yoga by stopping. So we'll stop and pause for a moment to find our breath, to find our center, and to really redirect our thoughts, shifting gears from whatever you were doing prior to class, and think about the next hour for yourself and what you want to get out of this next hour. Setting aside a little bit of time for your own health, both mentally and physically. All connected. So as you breathe, inhale through your nose. Feel that air expand down your throat, into your chest, into your abdomen, and out to your ribcage. And as you exhale, let that breath go. If you can, back out through your nose. Of course, you can also breathe out through your mouth if that feels more comfortable today. And just take a moment to let your eyes soften, let your cheeks and jaw relax. And with each exhale, feel your shoulders melt down a little further, away from your ears. Letting your hands curl softly in, those fingers curl softly in, letting your hands relax as well. Rock slightly forward to your toes, just putting a little bit more weight in your toes. And then come back to your heels. And it's very small. When your eyes are closed, it feels like a big movement, doesn't it? It's really just a tiny movement. Come over to the right side of edges of your feet. And then sway slightly to the left. And then make a little circle. Go front, right, back, left, hold front, and then go left, back. Does that make you dizzy? If it does, open your eyes, and then find the mid-pinpoint of all four sides, and lift up through the arches of your feet. Can you open your heart a little more, and feel your shoulder blades slide down? Slowly open your eyes. Let's draw our left ear to our left shoulder. Holding that ear down, tuck your chin slightly in a diagonal to the right. Then drop your chin to your chest. Head comes back to center, and let's do the other side. Right ear drops. Tuck your chin in a diagonal, slightly to the left. Chin drops. and head to center. Turn your whole head to the left. Keep turning until you can turn no more, feeling the stretch through the side of your neck and the back as well. Come center slowly so you don't get dizzy, and then look to the right and turn, turn, turn till you can go no further. And come to center. Well done. Let's take those shoulders up to the ears, pull them back, set them down. And again, roll them forward, reach up to the ears, and set them down. Last time, roll them forward, up to the ears, and set them down. Great job. Take your hands, open, close your fingers. Good. Now take and hold them open and do like little jumping jacks for your fingers. Out, in, out, in. Again, close and open, close and open. One more time. Hold them open and then do little jumping jacks for your fingers. Good. Now wiggle your fingers like it's raining and relax your hands down. Good. Let's take our hands to our thighs now and tip forward, placing weight in your hands here, lengthening the spine so it looks flat like the top of a table. Round your back into a cat stretch, drawing your belly button up and in, and hold. Again, we lengthen, arching the back, looking slightly forward. And then we round and hold. Can we do it once more? Inhale, lengthen the spine, arching the back. And then this time, just come up slowly, all the way. Think one vertebrae at a time, letting your shoulders roll forward. And then once you stand up, let those shoulders roll back. Good. I'm going to stay facing this way so you can see back alignment, but you by all means can stay facing front. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Push your hips forward, look up. Good. Now look forward, neutral. And all I want you to do is reach your arm up and up, like you're climbing up a rope. Extending your arms, grab the rope, grab the rope. So we're lengthening through the side of our torso, through our rib cage, starting to warm up and engage those abdominal muscles. Good, let's do a couple more. Reach and reach. Last time, and come center. Arms out to the side. Rotate, right elbow comes towards me. Left elbow. Feet stay planted. Lift through the rib cage. Spinal rotation here. Hips stay forward. So the only thing moving is from your rib cage up. And again, one more time. Come center, climb the rope. So we're reaching and extending and lifting. Waking up our abdominal muscles and our back muscles. Good, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms side. Rotate left elbow forward. Hips stay forward. So we're not lifting our heel or rotating our hips. We're rotating from the abdomen, from the rib cage. One more each way, please. Turn, center, turn. Open those arms to the side and give me some shoulder circles. Your shoulders may be starting to feel it already. They've been held up for a few seconds here, so we're going to hold them up for a few more. Good, now circle the other direction, and now I want you to start to make it bigger. Big circle, big. 2. Good, now big circle the other way. Go backwards, push, circle. Yes, good job, that's 4, 3, 2. One more. Now reach the arms forward, round your back. Pull them back, open the chest. And again, reach forward, open the back. And then open the heart. One more time. Round it forward. And pull it back. And set those shoulders down. Well done. Let's move on to a half salutation. So we're going to start to incorporate a fold. If folding over bothers your head, your eyes, or your back, just go halfway down like we did for our cow and cat stretch. From side view, inhale, extend the arms, pushing the hips forward, looking up. On an exhale, swan dive out over your legs. Let your chin fold in, shake your head no, shake it yes. And let your shoulders release down, letting your upper back and shoulders and neck completely let go. On an inhale, press into your shins or into the floor and extend the spine into that flat tabletop position. Tipping that tailbone up, feel length in your hamstrings as well. Then come back down and fold. Bending our knees, we take a look forward and we reach up to the sky. Now we look up and push the hips forward into spine extension, and then we exhale and close those arms to our hips. Deep breath, inhale, let's repeat. Exhale, swan dive out over your legs, drawing your nose in towards your knees. Inhale, we press away and pull your abs in nice and tight here. Exhale, we let that go all back down. Inhale, bend those knees, we rise and we arch. And we exhale and close. Next time we'll add on chair pose. Deep breath, inhale up, pushing the hips forward. Exhale, close down or fold over, bringing the chin in. Inhale, come up halfway, lengthening our torso. And then exhale and close. Good. Take your time today. Inhale, bend those knees and rise, arching at the top. Now come down and sit back in chair, arms sweep back. Can you reach your fingers to the back? Then press back up. Let's do that again. Nice sit back like a squat, palms facing up onto that low back. And reach up, getting those knees warmed up. Now one more time, sit back in chair and reach up. Inhale, exhale, forward fold, swan dive out over your legs. Draw your chin in, relaxing your neck. Inhale, we come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we bend the knees, take a look forward, reach up, arching the back at the top. Sit back in chair 3 times, palms back, and reach. Nice and slow with our movements, very deliberate, controlled, and gentle. One more time, sit back. Reach up, let's do it all one more time. Exhale, forward fold over your legs, drawing your nose to your knee. Inhale, come up halfway, elongating our spines. Exhale, come on back down. Inhale, bending the knees, we rise. Press and arch, look up, and exhale, sit back in chair. Inhale, rise. Sit back. Inhale, rise. And sit back. Inhale, rise. Palms together. Exhale, close your hands to your heart. Close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths. Continue to breathe, open your eyes, and pedal your knees from side to side, loosening up those ankles. Relax the shoulders and set those hands down. Good job. Now, what I want you to do is take your feet a little wider and pedal them. Bring your palms so that they're facing one another, one on top of the other. And I want you to now rotate your whole spine and lift your heel this time. And rotate your hips with your spine. And turn and turn. Last piece of our warm-up here. Just a little bit more here. And good, and bring it center and give me a little bend and bend. Good, and then figure 8 your arms and pull like you're swimming back. Take that oar into the water, slight bend. Good, let's put it together. Rotate side. So we're just making those movements a little more dynamic to finish our warm-up here before we go into our first sequence of postures. 4, 3, 2. Now side to side lunge, little baby lunges here, and swim those arms back. 4 more, please. 4, 3, 2, and well done. Deep breath. Inhale. Palms come to your heart. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale out. One more time. Inhale like you're saying ah, ah. Exhale like you're saying saying ha, H-A-ha. Last time, inhale up. And exhale out. Well done. Let's take our right foot now and step it back. We're going to go into warrior one here. So want your hips to face straight ahead, please. Bend your left knee as much as you can, keeping it, of course, behind your toes. Back heel presses down firmly. Squeezing your back glute, we rotate those hips forward, and you may feel that stretch right here in your right hip flexor. On an inhale, we're going to take those arms and scoop them forward. And then exhale, pull the elbows back. Again, scooping forward and pulling back. One more time, scooping forward and pulling back. Hands come down, straighten your front leg out, shift forward. Both legs straight for pyramid. And then unhinge and come up. So we're moving through ranges of motion first, and then we'll slowly hold that in a moment. But right now, I want you to just move freely through it. See where your range of motion lies. Tipping forward and pulling back. Let's put it together. Scoop it forward. Pull the elbows back. Now tip it forward into pyramid. Lengthen. And come up. Bend the knees, scoop it forward. Keep the knee bent, pull the elbows back. Now straighten the leg out, tip it forward. And come up. This time we'll hold. Scoop it forward, hold the bent knee, press the hip forward. Exhale, pull the elbows back, retract the shoulder blades. Hold here, keeping that back heel down. Right hip pushing forward. Breathe in. And then on your exhale, straighten both of the legs, particularly the front leg, and tip forward into a flat back, and you find pyramid. That you should feel in that front left hamstring. And then come up. Great. Take your back right foot, turn it sideways. I'm going to face sideways so you can see this one a little bit better. From the side, it looks like this. Arms come up. We're going to push this left knee forward, and then we're going to pull it back. So we're pressing into warrior two. Press. Get as deep as you can, remembering that further apart your legs are, the more difficult this posture is. So adjust accordingly, up or down, closer or further away as needed. Good, now we're going to take it forward, drop the hand or the elbow, and reach this top right arm into a circle around the body and up. 3 times, all the way around and up. Now, if you feel like you want a deeper position, you're certainly welcome to bring your hand to the floor. Now we press up, and let's put it together. Push forward, pull back. Now come down and circle around, all the way nice and slow. And then come up. And again, we push forward. We pull back. We push forward and circle, all the way around, open. And we pull back. Last time, we push forward. We pull back. And we circle around. Now, just like the first sequence, this time we'll hold. Lift up, push forward, hold. Feel that right shoulder, open it up, reach through the fingers, open your front left knee. Nice deep breath. Come down, hold, right ankle, opening that right arm to the sky, lifting through your right rib cage, and trying to set that top shoulder blade back. We're going to give that right arm a little break here and come up and straighten both of the legs up, shifting the hips slightly back. Right hand comes down to the right leg as we extend the left arm back. Looking up to the sky if it feels good. If not, feel free to look down. This is called a reverse triangle. Coming up, we'll keep the legs straight, but come down now to the front for triangle pose. And if your shoulder says, I've had enough, You're welcome to bring that hand down to the lower back if needed. Good, let's flow. Inhale, come up. Exhale, back, keeping the hips shifted back, feeling this in the left side of your rib cage. Come forward. Exhale, down into triangle. Open it up. Inhale, rise. Abs tight. Exhale, back. Feels so good. Can you get any further on these? Inhale, come up. And exhale, back down. I'm going to ask for one more. Let's go to our fullest potential here. Exhale, come back. Really reach and lengthen. Hold for an extra breath. Come forward and into triangle. And hold. Inhale, rise up. And set the shoulders down. Turn both feet so they're facing the same direction, straight ahead. Shoulders drop back and down. Inhale the arms to the sky. We're going to do a wide fold now. Exhale over your legs. Bringing your hands either to the floor or one to each leg wherever you feel comfortable. Again, if you don't feel comfortable bending completely over, you're welcome to come halfway down with your hands on your thighs instead. We're going to shift our weight over to our right leg, hands on the leg or on the floor. Bend that right knee. Feel the left inner thigh stretch. Walk it over to the left side. Press. Let's do that again. Press it over to the right, walking your hands to the leg or to the floor, your choice. And walk it to the left. This time, we're going to hold it to our right. Stay there, pushing the hips back. And then come to the middle, hands to the middle, drop the chin to the chest. Shake your head up. Toes forward, walk them in just a hair. Hands to the thighs. Bend the knees, look forward and give me a little squat. Press. 2, 3, now straighten the legs out, drop the chest. Let's do it again. Head comes up slowly, look forward, and pulse. 2, 3, 4, and then straighten those legs out. Now just crisscross your hands over onto your biceps. And if it feels good, let your back sway slightly from side to side. Slowly bring your hands up to your thighs and bring your head up. Arms straight. Let's drop the right shoulder towards that left thigh. And if you can, tip your head and look past your left shoulder. And then switch sides. Come to neutral center and roll the spine, come up. Good. Now we've bent forward a lot. We're going to bend to the other direction. Step your feet together. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see this. We will place our right hand on our glute, just on the upper part of the glute below the back. We'll reach our left hand to the sky. Push the hips forward and give me a gentle back bend here. And then come neutral and shake those shoulders out. Beautiful. Right leg is going to lift up into tree pose. Finding your balance on your left leg, spin your right hip open. Option 1, toes stay on the floor, just the heel goes up, arms out to the side. Option 2, foot comes up a little bit higher onto the calf below the knee. Option 3, foot comes up even higher above the knee onto the inner thigh. If your foot doesn't like to stay there, mine is sliding right down. I'm going to put mine back on my calf. You go where you feel comfortable. Please find a spot to focus on that will help you. And please breathe. If you wobble or you lose your balance, set that foot down, reset, and try again. You can always do this close to the wall if you are worried about falling. Please make sure you have some insurance and go near a wall or have a chair close by. If you're able, let's reach those arms to the sky and take your palms together. Continue to breathe. Well done. Arms come down, foot drops to the floor. Breathe in through the nose, reach up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive out over your legs, bringing your nose in towards your knees. Inhale, come up halfway, elongate the spine. And exhale, lower it down. Inhale, we rise tall, arching the back at the top. And then reach like you're climbing a rope. Extend out of the rib cage. Feet part hip distance. Arms come down. Rotate the whole spine. Lifting the heel and rotating the hips. Last time, and good job. Arms breathe in. Palms touch. Exhale to your heart. Inhale back up. And exhale out. Beautiful. Right foot forward, please. Left foot goes back. Spin those hips forward like you've got 2 headlights, one on each hip, shining directly to the front. Bend this front knee, firm that back heel, pressing down. Scoop those arms up. Exhale. Pull the elbows back, squeeze your shoulder blades. Again, scoop those arms up. And exhale. One last time, scoop it up. And exhale. Now tip it forward, straighten that front leg out. Hinge, lift your tail. Unhinge, hip hinge. That's a hamstring exercise. Let's do it again. Flex it forward with a flat back. And come on up. And one last time, are you ready? Tip it forward. And come on up. Let's put it together. Bend the front knee, scoop. Keep the knee bent here. Exhale, pull down. Now straighten the leg out and tip it forward. And then come up. Feels so good, we're gonna do it again. Bend that front knee, press and scoop. Hold the knee. Exhale the arms back. Keep that back heel pressed. And then flatten it out. Straighten it out. And come up. On this third set, we'll hold. Bend that front knee. Hold the bend. Exhale, pull the elbows back. Keep that back heel down. Open through the chest here. Now straighten both legs out and tip it forward and hold. Hands can be wherever you're comfortable, thigh, shin, or floor. One more breath. And then slowly rise. Good job. Turn your left foot sideways, front foot facing straight ahead. I'm going to turn sideways for your viewing purposes. Good, we're going to press forward into Warrior Two. Make sure your front knee is over your ankle. If it's protruding past your toes, take your feet further apart. Pull the leg back. Again, exhale, press. Inhale, pull. Last time, exhale, press. Good, now drop the hand or elbow. Circle the arm. Open it up. 3 times. Big, long stretch through that left oblique here as you reach forward. Last time. Open it up. Push off. Let's put it together. Press forward. Pull back. press forward and circle all the way around and pull back. Again, press forward, pull back, circle around. Oh, that's so good. We're going to do it one more time. Pull back, press forward, pull back, and circle. And pull back. Now press forward, hold an extra breath. Think about opening that back shoulder. Reach actively through your fingers. Hang on to that left arm. I know it's getting tired, but hold on. Bring the elbow down, just holding right ankle, lifting the left rib cage to roll it back. Breathing nice and deep. Some relief for that shoulder shortly. Take one more breath. Push off. Let those arms drop down. Good. Shake that shoulder out and put that hand on that back left hip. Shift the hips back. Reach the right arm up now, lifting through the right rib cage. Then we'll slowly ease into triangle pose. Right hand down, left arm up. And again, if your shoulder needs a little more recovery, feel free to put your hand on your back instead. Inhale, press off. Keep the hips shifted. Reach backwards. Reverse triangle. Come forward and regular triangle. One more to our fullest potential. See how far you can get. Open it to the back. And then come forward and down to the front. Inhale up. Beautiful. Turn your toes straight ahead. Breathe in. Exhale, fold out over your legs. Drop your chin into your chest. Shake your head out. Please bend your left knee. Walk your hands over to the left. Hands again on the thigh or on the floor. Walk it over to the right. Bend your right knee, feeling that left inner thigh stretch. One more time each way. Bend the left, pressing and stretching the right. And over to the right. Come to the left, and then this time just hold. Come to the middle. Inch your feet a little closer together. Crisscross your arms over onto your biceps and let your shoulders release. Hands come to the thighs. Pulse the squat, look forward. 4, 3, 2, and then straighten the legs out. Hands wherever you feel comfortable. Feeling that hamstring stretch a little deeper if you can, pulling in. One more time, head comes up, get the blood flow out of your head. Press, find those quads. Then straighten those legs out, pull your chest in. Now come up halfway, place your hands on your thighs. Drop your left shoulder towards the right. Look past your right shoulder. Feeling the stretch down the side of your back and in that shoulder. Switch sides, please. Press. Come to center and roll it all the way up slowly. Step your feet together. We'll take our left hand now to our left glute. Right arm goes to the sky. Gentle spine extension, pushing the hips forward, arching the back. And then come center and shake it all out. Good. Just tree pose left for our standing work. Place weight in your right foot this time. Spin open your left knee and hip. Again, foot down, foot middle on the calf, or foot high up on the inner thigh. Arms reach out to the side to help you balance if you like tree branches, right? And if you prefer, we'll extend those arms or those branches, placing your palms to touch. Please find a spot to focus on and try to relax your thoughts, relax your face, and just breathe. We release those arms down to the side and shake the feet out. All right, my friends, we're done with the standing work. It's time to get to the floor, right? Take a deep breath, please, and reach your arms. Let's forward fold first, diving out over our legs, relaxing the back here for a moment. And we're gonna go into a low lunge. So I want you to step your right foot as far back as you can. Inch those toes, wiggle them back till the leg is straight. Then drop the knee and unlock the toes so the foot is flat, top of the foot's flat. Front knee should be right over your ankle, so adjust if you need to. Then place your left hand on that left leg and rise up and reach your right arm to the sky and really push your hips forward to open that right hip flexor. Please continue to breathe in through your nose and out. Good. We'll take this right arm now and bring it across to the outside of that right leg. And then place your left hand on top, like it's on top of a platform or a sideways prayer position. And if you can, tip your head and look back. We bring our hands down to the floor, reset, and then lift up. And then if you can, straighten your front leg out, pull your toes up, and tip your hips back. And your hands can be on your thigh, or if you wish, you can bring them to the floor. Feeling that left hamstring, and now, if you pull your toes back, feeling your calf as well. Please breathe. Nice, slow, deep breaths. I'm going to pivot sideways so the next sequence you can see a little better. All I'm going to ask you to do is go and take this left leg and spin it to the right edge of your mat, turning the top of your foot down. So you're kind of pulling it back towards your knee and then walk the knee down. Okay? Then we slide our right leg back. This is called pigeon pose. Separate the hands and try to sit up nice and tall, shoulders down. Now some people feel like they get a better stretch in this upright position as all your weight is pressing down through your tail. Some of us feel more comfortable on our elbows or all the way down on our arms. So I'm just asking you to pick the place where you feel best. And you want to feel this through the outer thigh and glutes. Great stretch to help prevent sciatica pain and to help alleviate it if you have it. So we'll work our way into those muscles and just breathe. Then we'll rise back to our hands if we're on our elbows and slide this left leg back. And then lower yourself down to your mat, please. Then we're going to take our arms out wide to the side here, like goalposts. And then lift those arms up, squeezing your shoulder blades, and lower them down, retracting your shoulder blades. Now you can stay with this version if you have any low back pain or issues there. This would maybe be your first option. If you can, you'll lift the elbows and the chest, and then lower down. Again, we lift, inhale, and exhale. And that helps to strengthen the muscles that surround your spine, all the way down your back. And lift, and lower. One more time, and lift. And lower. Good. Reach your arms out straight in front of you, please. And then we'll take our right hand and slide it underneath our left, reaching it out to the side. And then take this left arm and try to slide it over, creating a little knot. Drop your chin to your chest and press down into that right shoulder. That's where you should feel it, in the back of that right shoulder. It's a pretty deep stretch, actually, so if it gets too deep, ease back a little bit. The tighter your knot, the more you pull your hands back towards your chest, obviously, the deeper the stretch. So if that's too deep for you, ease out of that a little bit. Good, then we'll all take our arms out, and we're going to do the opposite stretch now by reaching our right hand back, and if you can, grab the top of your foot. Good, and press the heel towards your glute, and if you want to, you can lift the knee and extend the spine, which gives you a bigger shoulder and chest stretch, along with that quadricep stretch. If you just stand before you feel mostly the quadricep stretch, but that shoulder is stretching as well. Now, if you can't reach your foot, don't worry. Just reach back. You're still getting the length and the openness there. Let's all release that now and come up to all fours, walking the knees in under your hips, and then drop to your elbows for me, please. Two options. Option one is called puppy dog. Puppy dog, we just lift the hips and drop the forehead down between the elbows. Option two is dolphin pose. We tuck our toes under and lift the hips to the sky. Kind of like down dog, but on your elbows. So you pick either puppy dog or dolphin. It's hard to pick between those two. Those are two fun postures, right? Press those knees back down. Let's go to child's pose. Tops of the feet flat. Now sit those hips all the way back. Then we're going to do all of that on the other side. So you rise up to your knees, and let's see how we can get into this a little differently. So we're going to take our right foot forward this time. Bring your hands forward and then inchworm your left knee back as far as you can, with the top of your foot flat, front knee right over your ankle. Press your right hand onto your leg and then try to sit up, pressing those hips forward to open this hip flexor. If you can, extend that left arm to the sky, reaching through your fingertips. Looking straight ahead, keeping your neck in line with your spine, and taking a nice deep breath. Then we'll bend this left elbow, bringing it to the outside of our right thigh, and place our right hand on top of that left hand, looking past that right elbow or shoulder if possible. Good job. Release it back to the front and go ahead and walk back up. Now we'll lift up out of that, straightening ourselves out, and then see if you can shift your weight back, feeling free to bring your fingertips to the floor. That feels better for you. Lengthening our right hamstring, and now if you can, pulling your toes back so you also feel your calf as well. Try to breathe here. Nice full breaths. And if you feel the tension dissipate, inch yourself down a little deeper. Great job. We'll take this right leg now, pull it in to unlock it, top the foot flat, walk that knee forward, slide your left leg back. Try to sit squarely through your hips so you're pressing down and out through your tail. Option here on the hands, elongating the spine, or down to your elbows, still elongating the spine. Don't just let your head collapse. Try to keep the neck in line with your back. we'll walk back to our hands, tuck this toe under so we can slide that leg back, and then chaturanga lower to the floor. Arms come out like goalposts, separate your feet, relax your glutes. Option 1 just lifts the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades, shoulders stay down and lower. Option 2 lifts the arms and the chest and lower. Sometimes these are called parachuters if you've ever parachuted out of an airplane. Right, arms out and down. And deep breath, inhale. And exhale. One more time, please. Deep breath, inhale. So good for our back right there. And exhale. Shoot those arms out in front of you. This time we will take our left arm underneath our right, as close to our chest as we can. And then slowly tie your knot. Walk your right arm over. Drop the chin in and really press down, feeling that left shoulder stretch. Walk those hands back out, shake those shoulders out. Then we'll reach our left hand back, and if you can, grab the top of your foot. And I know not all of us can reach it, so just if you can, fully reach it, just reach back in that direction. For those of you that like to go a step further, lift the knee, lift the heart up into half bow pose. So you pick down or up. And release. Hands underneath you, elbows tucked in if you can. Push up, walk the knees in under your hips. Drop the elbows down, puppy dog pose, shift the hips up, drop the forehead down, or dolphin pose, tuck those toes, lift the hips, drop the head, pressing the heels towards the ground. Now they're not gonna touch in dolphin pose like they may touch in down dog. Right, it's going to be a bit different, but you're still pushing in that direction. And we'll all sit back in child's pose. Hips go all the way back towards your heels. Beautiful. We have come to the seated portion of class. Good thing, huh? We're running out of time. So let's come on around here. Find your sits bones, lifting the chest up nice and tall. We'll pull our toes back towards our shins. Please breathe. Inhale those arms to the sky. And when you're ready, exhale and fold, trying to keep that back as flat as possible as you fold. If you can reach your feet, pull those toes towards you. If not, don't worry, just flex them. Or if you have your strap or towel, you may wrap around the bottom of your feet and hold on to that instead. Good, then we'll slowly rise to a straight spine and bend our right leg in, please. Take your right hand right directly behind you and use it to help you sit tall. We'll breathe into our left arm and then bring the hand or the elbow to the outside of that thigh and then gently dig in and rotate, looking over your back shoulder. Come back around to the front, reach the arm to the sky, exhale those arms down, slide that foot back out. Breathe in through your nose, reach up to the sky, and exhale back into our forward fold. And slowly roll it up and roll the shoulders back. Left leg crosses over the right. Right hand comes right behind you. Lift the chest. Breathe in through to your fingertips. Exhale, hand or elbow to the outside of the thigh. Press and rotate to look back. Lifting and rotating from the ribs. Inhale, hand comes back up, unwind. Exhale out to the side. Let's take the bottoms of our feet together now, sliding them close to our body, hands to the ankles. Gently press those knees apart, flexing forward, lengthening your spine out and down. Good, then we'll draw the knees up, grab onto the shins, roll over your tail, draw your chin to your chest and feel your back release, opening up through your shoulder blades in turtle. And lastly, for our seated positions, cross the legs in front, drop the right hand to the floor, and extend your left arm over. And then we'll shift to the other side. And then come to center. Good job. I'm going to turn sideways. We're going to go into a lying position next. So feet hip distance apart. I want you to bring your arms out in front of you. We're going to work on our abdominal muscles here a little bit. I want you to curve your spine like a C and come down just like 1/4 of the way and freeze. And then come down another quarter and freeze. Breathe. And then the hardest part, another quarter, but don't drop yet. Freeze. And then lower the last quarter down. Good job. Release the arms out to the side. Bend those knees to the chest. Wrap your arms under those legs. Give yourself a bit of a hug. Not quite done with those abs yet. We're going to do some circles, or affectionately known as corkscrews. We're going to take those legs up to the sky. See if you can straighten them out and point your toes. Take a nice deep breath in and just draw a little circle with your toes on the ceiling. Nice and slow. And as you do so, seal those inner thighs, straighten those legs, and feel a deep core recruitment here through your abs. Good, and then go the other direction, please. Nice deep circle here. Breathe. 2 more. Come on, hang on, 1 more. And good. Bend those knees, press your feet flat to the floor. Let's stretch those hips. Palms face down. Coming up into bridge pose, squeezing your glutes to the sky. Feet stay flat, knees stay in. Nice deep breath. Try to keep your head square so you're looking up towards the sky. Slowly release that back down. Great job. Let's bend our right knee into our chest and then lengthen it up to the sky and circle your toes around and then circle the other direction. And then flex it and point and flex and point. Bend both knees in side by side. Arms out to the side. Drop your legs to the left side as you look to the right. Legs come back up to center. Right foot goes down this time. Left leg goes up. Nice straight leg here. Circle those toes around. And reverse it. Flex the ankle back and point the toes and flex. Bend the knee, draw the right knee up, lower the legs to the right this time, looking to your left. Bringing the legs one at a time back up to center. Last time, lift the head, give yourself a little hug, and then set that head down with the neck long. And then when you're ready, slowly let your legs extend out if that's comfortable for you. Please close your eyes now at this point of class, bringing your hands to the floor with your palms up, and let your fingers curl softly in towards your palms. Relax those shoulders, maybe give them a little shake if they're having trouble releasing, and do the same for the rest of your body. Maybe shake your hips a little bit, shake your knees, ankles, wiggle your fingers, and then on an exhale, just let everything be still and relax. And find that deep breath again, in through your nose, like you're saying ah, A-H, ah. And then find that exhale again, out through your nose if you can, like you're saying ha, H-A, ha. So you just reverse that. See if you can hear the sound that makes. Out through your nose, saying ha. And really do your best here to try to clear your mind and just find that breath. It's tricky some days, isn't it? It's all about practice and retraining yourself when to rest and when to work. This is time to rest. Not just resting our body, but resting our mind. Because when you have an active mind, it's hard for your body to rest, right? So try to clear those thoughts, giving your body a little chance to recover. Then when you're ready, go ahead and wiggle your toes, your fingers, and then bend your knees, please, and roll over to your right side. Let your arm extend underneath your head. Rest your head. Good breath. And then when you're ready, slowly push yourself all the way up. Take your time coming back to Sukhasana, seated easy pose, legs crisscross. Good, and like we did in the warm-up, just go ahead and let your head drop. And I'm just gonna let you go at your own pace for this one, so don't feel like you have to be in sync with me here. Just let your head roll from side to side gently. If you feel any tightness, pause for a second or two. You guys did so good today. I hope that you feel better than what you started. I hope that you can carry that feeling throughout the day. And then come up to center and look forward. Good, let's all take 2 more deep breaths together. Inhale, reaching out to you, my friends. Inhale, exhale, let it go. One more time. What a great way to start your day, right? Inhale, palms come to touch. Very slowly, we exhale, hands to your heart. Thank you all for joining me today. Namaste. Wonderful. Have a fantastic day, everybody, and I'll see you soon. I'll see you Friday. Bye-bye now.